Hey guys, today I'm excited to give you my spoiler-free review for The Bad Guys, which hits theaters tomorrow. There are some early screenings tonight, so be sure to run out and check out this movie, you guys. I had an absolute blast with it. Let's dive into it. Let's talk about The Bad Guys. But before we do, if this is your first time here, I'd love it if you take 1 second and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. Okay, let's talk The Bad Guys. Hey, Tessa from MamasGeeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay, guys, so this movie is based off of a very popular book series that is up to like 14 books right now, I think. So this takes a lot of stuff from the books, but then kind of makes it its own thing in the movie, which the very exciting thing about that means this could potentially be a long-running franchise, okay? This could be a lot of fun. This could be more movies. This could easily be like a television show, a streaming show. And my daughters, who are 9 and 10, have read, I think they're up to book 10 now. They've read a lot of the books. And so I've read a lot of the books, and it's like a graphic novel, comic booky style. So it makes it easy to read, a lot of fun to read, lots of pictures, you know, keeps you turning the pages. And there's like hijinks and heists, and it's so much fun because the characters are so great. And well, that's what I love about the movie too. They've got an incredible voice cast. I mean, just to name a few, we've got Sam Rockwell, we've got Zazie Beetz, we've got Craig Robinson, we've got Mark Maron. I mean, we've got such an incredible voice cast that it's like they worked so well together. And the crazy part is, you know, the majority of them filmed, like recorded themselves. That's how it works usually in animation. And then, of course, with these times that we're in with the pandemic, that's the case as well. I know during an interview with Mark, he said that him and Sam did get to riff off each other and be in the booth together, which is, feels very apparent in the movie as well. Now, something I love about this movie is just like I said, the fun that it's clear these guys are having, but the actual like characters are so much fun. They all have their own personalities. They're all an absolute blast. Everyone who voiced someone brought their own stuff to the table. I mean, Aquafina is in this as well. She's a tarantula. Now, the whole premise here is they're the bad guys, right? They've never had a chance to be the good guys. You look at a snake, a wolf, a shark, a spider, and you're like, these are going to be bad. I don't want to be a part of this, right? And the whole point is like they don't have a chance to be good guys, so they're just going to fully embrace being the bad guys, and they are criminals, and they steal stuff, and there are heists, and there are hijinks, and we get all that stuff in this movie. But then there's a fun story as well, little bits of some plot twists here and there, and well, it is a little bit predictable. I mean, it's a kid's movie, plus we've read the books, so like there's things we figured out, but it's a lot of fun still. It's an absolute blast to go through the journey. Like I said, there's action, like the action scenes are amazing. The way that this is done, this animation style is very unique and very, very beautiful. Like, I love the way so many of these scenes are just absolutely visually stunning. A lot of the action, like there's one point where they're jumping out like window and it's like slows down time, and you see, I mean, just little things like that, little touches like that keep this thing interesting from beginning to end. The pacing is really done really well as well. Like you're going through it and it like feels like it's moving along, right? There's not really any time where you're like, all right, I'm bored. Okay, whatever. You know, there's a whole lot of stuff that goes on that keeps stuff moving. It keeps the pace going. It keeps the story going. And you get enough of a background of these characters as well, so it's great. There's this new world building and character building. I mean, the weirdest thing is that there's like humans hanging out with animals all the time, I guess. That's maybe one of the weirdest things about this movie, but it's still a lot of fun. Like I said, it's predictable, sure, but like it's still a blast to watch from beginning to end. And I know, I've just said that like 3 times, but it really is. It's just so much fun. And I loved the ending. I love the story. I love the story arc. I love the lessons for kids. I love this movie so much. And I really, really hope that we get more. I mean, I give The Bad Guys a 4 out of 5. And really, the only thing that takes away is, yes, the predictability a little bit. And just, I want more. Right? I need more from this because it felt like, yes, this is a great story. And I think maybe a lot of it is because I've read a lot of the books with my daughters. I'm like, give me a whole franchise, guys. Give me a whole franchise. I don't care if it's in series format, which the only thing with that is we probably wouldn't get the same actors returning. So let's go with movies. I mean, I don't care. Listen, I just want more. I want more of the bad guys because this is a lot of fun. And like, listen, the score is great too. Like, I was very pleasantly surprised by how much I really had a blast with this. And of course, you can't go wrong with fart jokes. Like, there's so many fart jokes and butt jokes that like make you laugh even as an adult, because come on, fart jokes and butt jokes are funny, guys. They're funny and they're entertaining, and that is what I love about this movie so much, is that it's good for kids, but it's great for the parents and adults in general as well. Like, you don't have kids, you should still sit and watch this movie because I guarantee you that you'll have a blast. And then, of course, Anthony Ramos is in this. And what would it be without them including a song from him? How incredible is that they're like, he's great, he's funny, he voices this piranha, he's hilarious, which he is so hilarious. It has some great jokes. But then they have him sing, too, in an incredible scene. Probably one of my favorite scenes. It's impossible not to start, like, dancing along and stuff. It's so good. And the fact that they utilized him and his voice in this was brilliant and such a smart decision. You guys let me know your thoughts on the bad guys down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this. You can check me out at MamasGeeky.com, and you can also follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at MamasGeeky over there. MamasGeeky. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much to all of my monetary supporters, my members here on YouTube, as well as my patrons. If you haven't joined yet, please consider doing so. We have some really awesome perks, including a monthly Zoom meeting where we get to talk face to face. Thank you again to everyone who supports me.